All right. We ready? Oh, good. That's hair and makeup downstairs. It's a can of Aveda hairspray and a 5-year-old lipstick. That's what we got. And I always run down there first. Joe's here, and he's got something to show you after because he's been rummaging around the basement. Haven't you, Joe?
I have. Spring cleaning.
Spring cleaning. Now, today, we're not going until I finish this. So, this is what we're doing today. It's the end of the rug, which is always leaves me with like a little bit of sadness and a lot of anticipation. So today we are live on our website at hookingrugs.com. You just click on our live. We are live on YouTube, I believe. It'll be on YouTube right after at 1:30. And we are live on Facebook and on Instagram. And thank you all for joining me and for watching the Thursday Live with Deanne Fitzpatrick.
So this
Studio.
rug is done?
This rug is almost done. It's almost done. This is what I got left, and I got something special to go in the white because I pulled out a little bit of white, so I'm just gonna hook this until we're done today, folks. I'm anxious to see it. Yeah, it's exciting, right? Because you get that feeling like, oh, you just never really know what they're like until they're done, you know. And I've been working on this a good many weeks now. And I really like working on one big rug and having it here for the live, but I don't know. I think I'm going back to my, I'm going to put my small frames on. I need a couple of yards of linen. I got to get a couple of yards of linen because I'm out of it at home. So I'm using a couple of, this is like our summer sky, basically. I'm using a lot of that and I'm doubling it up. And I'm really excited. Just want to tell you that I'm on a podcast. I listened to it myself this morning. It's called At My Kitchen Table, and it's with Joe Packham, who does the magazines Where Women Create. And you can just go to Where Women Create to their website. We'll be linking to it next week on our own Facebook page and on our website. But I listened to the conversation this morning with Joe, and I thought she did a good interview. I hope you'll enjoy it. So it's an interview with me if you want to listen to it while you're hooking. And it's on the Where Women Create website, and it's on their podcast. Okay, now I think I'm going to bring in the thicker yarn. The soft sister over here. Bring that over here. And I'm hooking it kind of tight and low, you'll see. Okay. And I just love the curly nature of this yarn. That nice, soft, warm. Like, see how it's it's really soft and kind of lumpy and just got a nice look to it. And then my friend Donnie Miller was saying the other day, I just don't like it when you use the plainer yarns. I always like it when you use the special ones. But then when you use the plainer yarns, and then you butt up against the special ones, then the plainer ones look really special too. And I think they do. I think we need a variety of yarns. We don't need, everything to look the same. That's part of the beauty. And I think that's what got me so attracted to hooking with yarn, is because there's so many choices. Clipping off some of my ends here. I just kind of want to see it. And I've got a little sari silk in here. Got some white there. I'll leave that. I'm worried about that over here. Ah, this lipstick is so old. I had this when Georgina worked here because Georgina loved this lipstick. So I was thinking about George today as I put this on. Yeah. Because we've all got, I don't know, like, okay, do you believe the cosmetic thing? Like, if it says only used for 12 months, do you use it longer than 12 months? Yeah. Do you,
I try with mascara, though.
Yeah.
I do try with mascara.
You try with mascara?
Yeah, not to go too long.
Yeah.
But everything else, gosh, no.
No. What about you, Ange?
Well, it's funny because I just ordered a bottle of foundation.
Yeah.
And I sent it back because it expired at the end of January, and I got it the second week of January, so...
Yeah, no, that's not fair.
I don't know if it would have made a difference or not, but...
I don't know. Probably does. I mean, they have a reason for it. There's no doubt about it, but like this lipstick is old. But thanks, Andre. Andre Benson said she liked my lipstick. Okay. Oh, it's getting there. Look how much I got left to do. I'm so happy. You know, you're happy, but then I don't know what I'm going to do next. So then it also leaves me, it's like finishing a good book, you know.
I need a good TV show, so if anybody has any ideas.
Oh, okay. You need a good TV show. So anybody got any ideas for Angela, what she should watch next? Tell them what you're interested in, Angela, so they have some idea what they could recommend.
Well, right now we're watching Vikings Valhalla.
Yeah.
And I watch a fair bit of true crime.
Yeah,
and
okay.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
And did you finish The Last Kingdom?
No, we're doing The Last Kingdom.
And now you're waiting for a new one. Your favorite show is The Last Kingdom?
Oh, best TV show ever.
Oh, okay.
She's in love with Uhtred.
Okay.
I like that kind of movie, though. Right? I like swords.
She
sword,
does.
I'm happy.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that has Cillian Murphy. He's really good.
I hear it advertised a lot. I don't know if we might have watched that. I don't know. I think my husband did.
All right. Here we are. So you can try Peaky Blinders, Angela.
Okay. Thank
See
you.
if you like that. And I bet there'll be all kinds of lists, because last week I went on and there was all kinds of ideas. All the blues are done. They're all done. Oh my goodness.
You're not done.
I'm not done, because there's white.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you
No. There's cloud. And
like,
Joe
oh.
found me this. We have a little bit of Sexy Jersey. So the story of Sexy Jersey is that it was used to make long underwear, so that's why we called it Sexy Jersey. And we had a lot of it in storage and with a company, and the company had a warehouse, and the warehouse had a fire, and there was none left, right? So we have just a bit of it left, and Joel's going to talk to you about that later. He found a little bit down the basement, so.
There's a lot of people saying they love Peaky Blinders, so.
Oh,
okay,
good.
there you go.
All right, thank you.
All right. Oh, that one I'm not going to hook. I'm just going to a little bit wider one. So I'm just going to finish up these clouds with a little bit of jersey. And this is wool. Jersey, it's 95 or 98% wool, just so you know. That's what I love about it. It's so stretchy and nice. I've been hooking with it for a long time, but haven't been hooking with it much lately because I didn't have very much of it, but I got something to tell you after Joe does. Okay, I'm gonna clip that off, and just one more little bit, and I love like just a little bit of sari here, and a little bit of, there's a lot of things going on in this sky. There's a lot of different wools. One of them is the lichen and lace bulky. I think it's called Rainy Day, and or maybe it's sea glass. I think it was sea glass. Okay. Here we go. All right. Isn't it exciting? I don't know if you guys can. I wish you could feel my beating heart. Like it's.
I'm excited. I don't know how you can see it when it's all underneath the frame.
Well, I can't really completely,
No.
but I just keep going by this picture I have in my head, my imagination. And I'm hoping for it to look like it does in my imagination, but you know, it always looks somewhat different. There we go.
Is this the last one?
This is the last one. I might put another little bit right over at the edge. Just not sure. But it's getting there. We're getting there, folks. So today is St. Patrick's Day. And you can guess my heritage from my name. It's Fitzpatrick. So.
Are you going to drink green beer today?
No, probably not. No. But I might have a little drink tonight if I feel like it. We'll see. And I'm going to have a little dance.
You're going to a dance party.
I'm going to my sister's, and we're going to have a little dance maybe for a little bit. Just probably be home by 8:30. That's my kind of dance party. Alrighty. Okay.
Are you putting something on the edge, you said?
No, I don't think I am.
You're good.
I think it's good. I think I'm going to leave it. I just those 2 little bits of jersey. I'm just going to take this blue. Joe's clicking something out there. I don't know what's he doing. Oh, he's doing this. He's got the staple remover. He's not just doing it any old way. I just want to show you my bins of bits and how rich and interesting it's looking. And it's like after a while, like after you've done 3 or 4 projects, you have a little bit of everything. So I think I might do a couple of tiny landscapes because that's just sort of, I'm going to put my blues over here, my creams away. What if I have a little extra? Your tiny bits are good. Okay. Alrighty. Now I need a pair of yellow handle scissors because I know those have cut linen before. And we are going to lift this off the frame and see if we love it. And I think I'm gonna. So as I said, this rug is based on a trip that I made to Sable Island. I was very fortunate to get there and seeing the wild ponies. And you know what? I don't think, oh, I found a little piece that is not hooked. Okay, I need a sand colored piece. There we go. Like I couldn't really hook I don't think I do a good job like just drawing my horses. So, whoops. Here we go. Just drawing the horses. So I used a template that I made myself from a picture I took while I was on the island. Just going to pull this up. Norma, if you happen to be watching, I'm going to have a rug ready for binding. I'll text you afterwards.
That's a big rug to bind.
It's a big rug to bind, and she does such a darn good job at it. Joe, is Big Merino going to be back in stock pretty soon?
I am expecting that shipment along with sparkling Serena by the end of the day tomorrow.
Oh, great. Good. Okay. It was out of stock for a little bit.
When did he say we're getting it, Deanne?
Maybe by the end of the day tomorrow, he said.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ready to be gone next week.
Yeah, I'm just going to do something here. Usually when I'm going to grab my phone. And usually when I just like to take pictures of the process. I just like to see it. Oh gosh, that's going to be really nice. And then Norma's there. She sees it. Awesome. Tell her come on in. Tell her come on in right now. Because I'm wanting to see it bound. Oh my gosh. Isn't that beauty? That's a real beauty. Oh, I found another little spot. I found another little holiday, they call them. I need a bit of beige. Ooh. I can't find all my tans. Okay, guys, you just gotta give me a minute. I gotta hang in there with me. I'm looking for my tans. They're there. I was getting a little worried. Yeah, I could have found one in my messy bits, but it's not what I wanted, right? So I found a little holiday over here. You know what a holiday is? Holiday is when you have an area that you didn't hook. So if you come in here and look, you can see there's a nice big holiday in the back there. Right there. That's a holiday, they call it. That's a traditional rug hooking term. Very common, used. So I'm just going to go in there and you can see it from the top, like you can still see the linen. So I thought I was ready for the turn, but I wasn't, obviously. So I'm just going to go in here and fix that up a bit. I had so much happiness hooking this rug, because it kind of took you back to your trip, the one that you really enjoyed. It was just a day trip, but and it kind of, I don't know. I think that's the thing about when you choose a subject and you're hooking something that really matters to you. You really get a lot of pleasure from it. There's another little spot over here that just needs a little attention. Just going to put that in there. Okay. We ready? Okay. Is there any anticipation? Okay. Okay. Now, if I do this, you get to see it first. That bugs me a little bit, that everybody else gets to see it first if I take it off. So, but anyway. Okay. You get to see it first.
Oh no. What's that black mark, Deanne, on the front?
You stop. I'm on to you. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful.
Oh, wow.
And I just really, I see the horse that I saw there. That's the thing that gets me about this, is that when I look at this rug, it doesn't, look, it looks a bit like Sable Island, but it feels like Sable Island, which is more important to me than anything. I just would rather a rug feel like something than look like it. So, I can just sort of see that horse moving. I'm very happy with it. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful rug.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I think that horse template, I don't think I'm done with that. I think I'm going to hook that. I think the horse is the new moose for a little while, kind of. Do you know what I mean? How I was hooking moose a few years ago and now, oh, it's a beauty. I'll just show you the back too, for those of you who like to do a little inspection. You want to see the back. There is another little spot there that I got to touch up with my beige. Seems like I got lost in the sand a couple of times. Now there it is. Okay. So after this, I'm going to go for a long walk. Then I'm going to go home and I'm going to make green pizza. What would green pizza be? Got any ideas? Joe?
Spinach,
Yeah?
green pepper,
No. Got none.
okay.
Not going to the grocery store.
Pesto,
Pesto, yeah.
I've seen the other day.
bad old cheese.
Really bad old cheese, he said. No. I'm just doing pesto and spinach, and I'm going to put artichoke on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw yesterday somebody put dill pickles on their pizza.
Well, it's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And some people put egg on the center of their pizza.
Ugh.
I know, I don't know, but I think it's a thing. I think it's good. I think it's probably better than you think. Alrighty. Kind of wish I had my nails there so I could hang that up. So there's the rug. Just going to bring it out here, lay it down. What time is it, Angela?
3:20.
3:20.
Awesome. So I'm just going to lay that here, and we're just going to take it and... So what are some of the things that I learned in making this rug, I guess? Well, I knew I kind of wanted a flat scene. So I wanted kind of a flat visual scene. And the water, I was trying to kind of make it abstract and the sky kind of abstract. And in the sky, I was thinking about Matisse's cutouts. And that just came to me as I was making it, because initially I was going to do the birds in the sky, and I was at a point where I just wanted to move away from that. One of the things I'm learning in this rug now is that from looking at it, because you learn a lot after you look at it, but one of the things I'm learning is that even in a silhouette, which is basically a stencil, there can be a lot of movement, and I see a lot of movement in these horses, which is incredible to me and surprising. I'm just going to get down here and see what it feels like underfoot. Certain yarns feel really good underfoot, like those big soft ones. I love the sky. I love that Mary Williams was here one day, and we picked out the navy blue what is that again? The navy blue yarn. It's from the fleece artist.
It was a thicket.
It was a thicket because you went and bought it afterwards, didn't you, Angela?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It's the marine thicket, and like the depth of the blue in the marine thicket was really working with the horses. So that's something I learned. The gray line that you see under the horse's feet is sort of, I made it almost like sealskin because the beaches on Sable Island there's hundreds and thousands of seals, and they are really incredibly beautiful animals. So they may show up too. I really like how the water goes from sort of water to abstract, and that line of turquoise sari is just, I think, it's a small thing, but it gives it a little jump. So when we see this rug up once Norma binds it, and we'll see it next week, maybe we'll have it hung on the wall here. I hope it's possible. So anyway, now I have to show you the yarns because that's how we stay in business. And I want to show you the yarns. I like showing you the yarns, but I know it's sort of like, oh gosh, here she is again showing off her yarns. But what I did was I looked at what Greg asked Joe to write the names down, and when he wrote them all down, and then I thought, well, some of these are really good Sable Island yarns, and these just happen to be what he dyed this week. Like, this wasn't intentional. So I just want to show you some good yarns.
They're all popular, so we wrote a stock.
Yeah, and then when I put them down, but like turquoise surf, this is called. So that's perfect for the surf. And this is wild meadow, which would be great in the greens. I'm going to lay them here so that you can actually see the rug and see them in the rug. So these are studio dyed, and they're all 2-ply. And then this would be a great one for the horses. It's called Ombre Earth. Like, that is a really great color for your horses. But see how it just happened? And then this color is Blue Echo, which would also work as an outline of the sky if you want it. And Northumberland Sands. And this is all the sand colors. So that's Northumberland Sands. And then this I showed you a couple weeks ago. And that's that soft. Joe, do we have this Gerbina and Dreaming of Sand? Do we have that in a light blue too?
Yes, it's called Forget-Me-Nots.
Forget-Me-Nots in a light blue, because that's what I used in the sky. So these are that thick yarn. It's sort of between like a merino stream and a big merino. It's got a real, and that's what I showed you that was puffy and curly. It hooks up like this here. So those are some great yarns if you're interested in doing something that has a color palette like this. And there was a bright yellow and a couple of other colors, and I gave them to Joe, and I said, no, we got to take them out because, look, this is like perfect for what we did today. And so that just kind of came up. I think when you're doing something, it's like you keep getting attracted to those colors. Like if you're in a project and you keep your eyes open, then those colors will pop up everywhere. So I'm really happy with that. I bet Norma will be here right after that. So Joe, I'm passing it over to you. What'd you find in the basement?
Well, I was down there moving things around because you have so much product coming in for wool box.
Yeah, I know. I do, because we're using a lot more yarn in wool box. So, we have lots of members. We have to, got to have a lot of product.
The stuff looks stunning that's down there. It's like,
yeah, good.
I'd like to live down on the table for a while.
Well, you can stay down there for a while if you want.
Yep,
No, I'm only kidding. Yeah.
But yeah, so I found 4 bags of jersey.
Greg brought it in. Oh, the Pond at Dawn. That's what it's called. And Forget-Me-Nots. Okay. Sorry, Joe.
That's okay.
Got interrupted there. I'm going to lay these over here. So the Pond at Dawn is this one here, which is the one I used in the sky. And it's that nice soft wool. Okay, Joe, we're back. You're up from the basement.
Okay. So I found these 4 bags of jersey, and I'm kind of going, well, people have been asking for it coming into the store.
Yeah.
And so Greg's here today. So Greg took and he dyed. So we have a multicolored variety pack.
Yeah.
These are all 200 grams. We have a pure natural one. So if you're dyeing at home, or if you're doing color school, or if you have your dyes, this is available. And then Greg suggested, well, let's do a jersey Easter pack. So these are your traditional mauve and yellow and a little bit of pink coral. And they're
Oh,
all
that's pretty.
They're all limited in numbers.
Yeah. So
'cause
that has you have a dozen of those.
I have
you
a
told
dozen
me.
of those.
Yeah.
I have a couple of dozen of each of these.
Okay.
Once they're gone, they're gone.
They're gone, and we can't get it again.
can't
I don't
get it
think,
anymore.
as far as we know, anyway. We have no source for it anymore.
No.
Yeah,
no.
which is a sad thing because we used it a lot, and a lot of our cookers were using it. But we did have a little resurgence. Now I just want to go get my book and make sure I did everything. Thanks, Joe, for finding though.
Yep.
I appreciate it. Joe is a very detail-oriented person, and it's really helpful here in the studio. So, what do I got here now? I want to tell you. Oh, I want to tell you a couple of things. I got to get something. So, this morning I listened to myself on a podcast and I sent it to all the staff. You don't have to listen to it, like no one's going to quiz you on it or anything, but I sent it out to all my sisters and everybody who works here. But it's on wherewomencreate.com, and Joe Packham, who is the publisher and editor of Where Women Create and What Women Create, those beautiful magazines that I know you've seen before, on her website, Where Women Create, the podcast is there. And I listened to it this morning, and you can listen to it on iTunes or many other podcast providers. And I listened to it this morning, and one of the things that Joe asks at every question is, do you have a secret? Well, you have to listen to the podcast to find out what my secret is. And what's your favorite quote? And I have a lot of favorite quotes because I listen to quotes all the time. And, and I read a lot. And sometimes my favorite quote is for a while, it's from a character in a book. Or, it'll be. But this quote has been with me for a long time. And I'd like to tell you that I found it, in the book that it came from. But my first awareness from this quote is from a man who was going, it was Ray Romano, who was going to Hollywood. And he said, my brother-in-law handed me a piece of paper, and it had this on it. And then after that, I've read this quote hundreds of times in the Bible. So, and my daughter gave it to me as a gift one time, and it's Matthew 6:26, and it says, "And what do you benefit if you gain the whole world but lose your soul? Is anything worth more than your soul?" So I just wanted to share that with you about the podcast and about the quote, because it really got me thinking today about that and the importance of holding on to your soul. And I think making helps us do that. I think making keeps us, whatever it is you make, whether you write, whether you hook, whether you knit, whatever it is you do. I just think that for me, this has been an important thing in my life, and I keep it above my desk, and my daughter wrote it, and that's what I'm leaving you with today. So.
And our webinar.
Oh, I do have to tell you about our webinar, which seems rather unsoulful probably right now, but I think those are those.
Actually, no, because it is about creativity and
soulfulness. It is. Yeah. So we're going to have a webinar on Saturday, and it's a free webinar. You can come ask me any questions you want about the inspiration sessions that we have coming up, because we do have those sessions coming up. They're going to be starting in late March, and if you join, you get a full year's full of sessions. And I think you're right, Angela. I think they are going to be soulful sessions. And these, we're talking off the cuff. This wasn't planned. So it is. I just wanted to leave you today with the thought that making is about spirit and creativity, and I just hope that you find that when you're making. Whatever is important to you, whatever book is important to you, whatever faith is important to you, whatever you love, I hope you find it in your making. So thank you. Take care, and I'll see you Saturday if you can come, 1 p.m. Atlantic time.